Hello students, welcome back. Today I am back with one more very classical, interesting and important problem from the Laplace inverse. The problem here is find the inverse Laplace of 2s square minus 6s plus 5 over x cube minus 6x square plus 11s plus 6. A very important question. This question has been discussed several times in the question papers of universities, many universities across India, including the VTU. And this is also discussed in the the VTU model question paper 1 BMAT E 201. Okay, so let's solve it in a very easy way. So first, the question is we have law inverse of or Laplace inverse of 2s square minus 6s plus 5 over s cube minus 6x square plus 11s minus 6. Okay, see there are many methods in partial fraction, so we need to identify depending upon the question. So if you see the denominator here, see it cannot be perfect square because it is x cube. So question like s cube higher polynomial, no, they can be factorized. If they can be factorized, then we can easily apply the very famous or classical method in Laplace inverse, that is partial fraction method, and that's the easy one. Okay, so first let's see. So let's see if this can be factorized. We can do it easily using calculator. So what you can do, go to mode, go to mode equation. This is cubic, ax cube plus bx square plus h plus t, that's number 4. And then enter the coefficients here. We have 1 equals minus 6 equals 11 equals minus 6. See, when you press equal to, we are getting the roots here as x1 is equal to, see the roots are getting it, you can write it separately, roots as we are getting 1, then say 3, then 2, and 1, 3, 2. S cube is 3 roots, we are getting roots as 1, 3, 2 or 1, 2, 3. Okay, now what are the roots? See, basically when I write, say we are finding for s, right? So say s is equal to 1 means, what is the equation? S minus 1 is equal to 0. That's all. So that means s is equal to 2 means s minus 2 is equal to 0, and 3 means s minus 3 is equal to 0. That's all. If suppose the root is coming say minus 2, then s plus 2 is equal to 0. Are you getting it? Clear? Since I am getting s is equal to 1, so the equation will be what? This can be written as, here I write Laplace inverse of 2s square minus 6s plus 5 over this. I can factorize this as what? See, 1, 2, 3. So s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3. That's it. Okay. So when I multiply, I get this polynomial. Now, very easy. These are all linear. So I can easily apply the partial fraction method here. See, all are different. S minus is different, s minus 2 is different, s minus 3 different. So you have been studying partial differentiation, partial fraction method from so many years. It's very easy. So we can write, that implies we can write 2s square minus 6s plus 5 over s minus 1 into s minus 2 into s minus 3 as equal to, if the denominator, there are 3 linear terms. Okay, there are different terms, then for each different 3 different means you take ABC. We write simply as a by, we separate, this is partial fraction by the simple method is that all different terms, so only see the denominator, not the numerator. Okay, s minus 1, s minus 2, s minus 3, a upon s minus 1 plus b upon s minus 2 plus c over s minus 3. That's all. Now the LCM is s minus 1 into s minus 2, s minus 3. When you take the LCM, this denominator becomes, say, they cancel off, so I can write directly as, that implies 2s square minus 6s plus 5 equals, see, many people know, they still coming to engineering, they don't know how to take the LCM. Okay, because they have, in the previous classes, they have learned it in a very long way, and they keep on doing the same mistake. See, very easy. When you take the LCM now, see, it will be, when you take the LCM, s minus 1, s minus 2, s minus 3, this also s minus 2, s minus 2, s minus 3, they cancel. Leave it, denominator. Now, only numerator. This is equal to LCM of, see, LCM is s minus 1, s minus 2, s minus 3. Simple. A has s minus 1. LCM is least common multiple, what it needs to fulfill. The LCM is s minus 1, s minus 2, s minus 3. So, A has only s minus 1. It needs what? It needs again s minus 2 and s minus 3. Getting it now, right? Now see, B has S minus 2. It needs what? S minus 1. It needs from this S minus 1 and S minus 3. Plus C has S minus 3. It needs only S minus 1 and S minus 2. And S minus 2. That's it. Okay. Now we have this. Fine. Now what we'll do is, we'll find the value of ABC from this. How to find? See, making B and C 0, you can find A. Less simple rule. Making A and B make 0, you can find C, so on. How? See, everything depends here. See here, S minus 1, S minus 2, S minus 3. So what's the value of S? What's make it 0? S minus 1, if you put 1, becomes 0. S minus 2, if you put 2, becomes 0. S minus 3, if you put 3 minus 3, 0. So I'll keep on putting now. First I'll put S is equal to 1. For S is equal to 1, I'll put here in the entire equation, this whole equation is important. See this whole equation. So my major equation is this. We have to find ABC and find Laplace inverse. Now this whole equation will take. Okay, put S is equal to 1 here. So when you put S is equal to 1, in place of put 1, so 2 minus 6 plus 5 equals, see, if you put here 1, see 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. So when I put S is equal to 1, this term and this term cancels. So 1 means here A into 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So this will be 2 minus 6, 4, minus 4, 5, 1 is equal to 2A. It implies A equals 1 by 2. So I have A is equal to 1 by 2 here. Okay. Now put S is equal to what? 2. See, 1. If suppose, if any case in a question, if further questions, if the term was coming S plus 2, then this will be minus 2, because minus 2 plus 2 becomes 0. Getting it? Now whatever makes this term 0, that I am putting it here. So now S is equal to 2. And I put S is equal to 2 here. So 2 into 4 minus 12 plus 5 equals, this again 2 minus 2 0, this also. A and C cancels. Here only B into 2 minus 1 1 and minus 1. So this will be now 2 for the 8, 8 minus 12 minus 4, 1 is equal to minus B. So B is equal to what? Minus 1. Done? 8 minus 12, 7, 8. Okay. Done. Lastly, put S is equal to what? 3 here. And I put S is equal to 3. So 3 square is, see, I put in place here whole entire equation. 3 square, 9 to the 18. 18 minus 6 3 is the 18 plus 5 equals 3. This term becomes 0, 0 is minus 3. 3 minus 3 becomes 0 only here. C into 3 minus 1 2, 3 minus 2 1. So 5 is equal to 2C. C is equal to what? 5 by 2. Okay, this is all the values we get. Now as you have got the values for A, B and C, A is 1 by 2, underline it. B is equal to minus 1 and C equals 5 by 2. Therefore, what I told, this block, this is important equation, because we are finding ABC here and put over there. So it implies we have law inverse of or Laplace inverse of what is A? A is in place of A put 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 I write first. Okay. 1 by 2 upon S minus 1. B is minus 1 upon S minus 2, and C is plus 5 by 2 over S minus 3. Okay. So let's simplify this. So this will be 1 over 2 law inverse. I will separate it for you to understand clearly. So 1 by 2 outside, Laplace inverse of 1 by S minus 1 plus minus 1 into law inverse of 1 by S minus 2, S minus 2, and lastly plus 5 by 2 into Laplace inverse of 1 by S minus 3. Done. Okay, everything is done. Now you know this formulas. We have already done in the previous videos. I showed you Laplace inverse formulas. So we have Laplace inverse of 1 by S minus A equals e raised to et. Laplace inverse of 1 upon S plus A equals e raised to minus at. Okay, so these are two formulas remember, but here it's very easy here. So Laplace inverse of 1 by s minus a is 1 by 2 e raised to at. S minus a, la inverse of, because Laplace of e raised to 8 is 1 by s minus a. So Laplace inverse of 1 by s minus a is e raised to at. Here a is 1. Get it? 1t. Minus again. Minus as it is 1 by s minus 2. 1 by s minus a. Laplace of 1 by s minus a is e raised to at. So this will be e raised to 2t. Because a is 2 here. And finally plus 5 by 2. 1 by s minus a is e raised to at. So 1 by s minus 3 is 3 here. E raised to 3t. Beautiful. That's the solution. Okay. So that's the solution. Fine. So very important question. I hope you clearly understood how to solve a partial fraction here. This question really keeps repeating many times. You can try other questions like this from different textbooks and practice it. Okay. So that's all for today's video. I'll be coming up with more videos for you to practice and score good in the examination. Till then, be confident, practice well. See you until next time. Bye.